à ń dáná igi eléyìí ò jò ayọ̀ dànù a sì bí ìsí kò tún jò a tún yọ̀ dànù èwo la mọ̀ tó fẹ́ jò.
This is why I brought you here, Mom, because I know you have all these things in the corner. Hi guys, welcome to another episode of The Diaries. My name is Mariam. Today with me I have one of my mommy friends. She is one of my mommy friends that I like, the coolest mom you can ever have on the streets. Trust me, anywhere you find her, give her a big hug for me. Mommy Akindele is one of my friends' mom that has become my friend. Even my friend is always jealous about her friendship, trust me. And she's like the coolest mom you can ever find on the streets. Mommy is one of the yummiest mommy. Trust me, the places you can find her, the salon, she's glamming up herself. Or she's out with her friends, having drinks, living her best life. Like, she's just that kind of cool mom. And today I have her here. She's going to be shedding light on some of in-law topics that wives and in-laws have. Yeah, so today I have Mommy Akindele with me. Mommy, how are you?
I'm fine.
How is it getting here?
Not bad.
I'm sorry for the short notice. I just called you yesterday in between. I was like, let me just call Mommy and invite her. Hope we didn't break it
at all.
Plans for today.
No,
Okay,
at all.
thank you for coming, Mommy.
Thank you for having me.
So today, Mommy's going to be giving us little bits of advice and also shedding light on some of the topics that we'll be discussing with her today. So our question today for you, Mommy, is the Yoruba adage that people say it's better to have a bad husband, or is it better to have a bad in-law?
Not really. It's better. It's the other way around.
Yes.
It's better to have a bad husband and have better in-law.
Better in-law.
Yeah.
Also, the Yoruba is okobu.
Ọkọ burúkú ṣe é ní, àna burúkú ni ò ṣe é ní.
All right. Okay, so Mom, what do you think on that adage? What do you think the best version? Like, which part is it better to be on? Is it the bad husband or bad in-laws? Because I mean, some people actually have good in-laws and a very terrible husband. So I mean, what do you think?
And you see, I think it's better to have a bad husband and have a better in-law. Why? In the sense that if the husband starts misbehaving, you have people that is his own people that he will be scared of, he will respect, that can call him to order than that call him to order for whatever thing he's doing wrong, And with that, those in-laws can be on top of him, checking up on him from time to time, making sure that he's doing the right thing, putting him into check, doing the right thing and things like that. So that's why it's always like it's better to have bad husband than having a bad in-law. Because if there's a bad in-law, there's nobody to report anybody to, And then those in-laws as well, sometimes they pick on the woman at home.
Okay.
They pick on the wife because it's not from them. No matter what you do, those are bad in-laws too. Yeah. No matter what you do, they will never, ever be satisfied with it.
Okay, so I was also going to say, so yes, you are saying to have the bad husband. But my question is, you don't live with your in-laws. You hardly see them. You only have reasons to see them if there's an event or something. But living with the bad husband now, so how do you manage a bad husband? I mean, he might be brutal, he might be violent, and you're still in the same space with him.
I will say something. If the husband is brutal and violent, that is out of it.
Yeah.
At that point, and you've reported him to the in-laws, and it seems not to see any change in him. I won't ask you to move out of the house. Yeah. But there are ways of praying, because if I ask you to move out of the house, there's this adage in Yoruba that says, if you are tabandano, andano igi eléyìí ò jò, ayọ̀ dànù, àfìbíìsì, kò tún jò, àtúnyọ̀ dànù. Èwo la mọ̀ tó fẹ́ jò?
This is why I brought you here, because I know you have all these things in the corner.
Èwo la mọ̀ tó máa jò?
Yeah.
So how many husbands do you want to change to?
Yeah.
How many of them do you want to change before you get there? So sometimes you have to manage because you have good in-laws. Some of those in-laws sometimes will come, they will just come on him. Why are you doing this? But some of them can, even some nice mother-in-laws will give you some tricks that you use on him. But when he's becoming brutal, we pray over it because anything can happen. We don't want to find a situation like the one that we just had that passed. What's that guy's name that sells car? The way the whole thing, it's hearsay. We were not there. But he must have been showing that sign for a long time, and which would have given that woman a kind of a wake-up call to know the next thing to do. So that's just it.
Okay, thank you, Mommy. Okay, so another question that we have is, yes, again, let us emphasize that there are good in-laws, there are good mother-in-laws, and there are good wives. But why do you think mother-in-laws treat their wives badly? Because some people actually have it bad with their mother-in-laws, and if you, like you said, hearsay, some we know that they are actually good to their mother-in-law. There's never been a reason for them to have the friction, but there's just that reason to treat the wives badly.
I will come in. Some wives, we are from two different homes.
Yeah.
Some girls are not properly raised.
Yeah.
They're not from proper home. And when they go out there like that, that is where it affects them.
Okay.
And that is where sometimes at home, when you scold your daughter or you're trying to put your daughter right, she does not want to listen. I'm going back to my Yoruba adage that I will tell you. Ìṣe ilé ló ń gbé ní data. Ìṣe ilé ló ń gbé ní data. So some of these things you must have start imbibing it into your kids before they leave. But some would not, they still look at it. We are in the modern, world. It's no longer the way it was in your time. Those words, that Gen Z thing. We were not like. But the thing is, when it comes to couples staying together and things like that, it does not. There's nothing like new in it. It's the same old one, the old school style that he too grew up with. You might change some things, but not
what he knows, and that is what he will bring.
Exactly. So those mother-in-laws. So the thing there. Let me go back to my question to the answer of what you asked me. So the thing there is, you see, they've been correcting the girl. So now she's taking it out there. But that's for some of the ladies, or not everybody. Because some of these girls will see some mother-in-laws are just mean. There's nothing you do that will satisfy them.
Yeah.
And they must have been giving you that sign ever before you got married to their son. You must have been seeing that handwritten on the wall.
Yeah.
For one thing or the other, maybe she has somebody in mind that she wants the child to settle with, and then that one is not happening, just you that the son has been caught. So definitely there will be that friction and clash, So there's nothing you do to her that she will be satisfied with. She does not see anything good in you. All because of that. So you understand?
Yeah.
So because people have different reasons, apart from some mother-in-laws that are just generally mean. Even to their son, they are mean. Even to their son, they are mean. Because of that meanness to their son, to the mother, they extend it to their grandkids. Those ones are just generally mean. And there's nothing you can do about it. Sometimes you just manage them. You keep managing. She is married. She does not stay with you at home.
Yeah.
She doesn't, she comes in, as she has every right to come very. So, but the thing is, it's God that gives knowledge, that gives wisdom. You will definitely, as a very good girl, you will definitely find out a way of satisfying her for that short period.
Be in your space. Yes. Okay. That's a very good one. Wisdom.
You have to apply wisdom.
Yeah. That's a very good one. Okay, thank you, mommy. So finally, final question before we take you away from us. Even though I'm happy seeing your face, and I know that my friend, as she's watching this video, she'll be like, "What's wrong with this two? Which one is that? What friendship are they having?"
She's jealous.
She's jealous. I know, right? Okay, so our final question is so the Omugo part. Yoruba call it Itoju Omo. Igbos call it
Omugo.
Yeah, so who do you think should go for Omugo? Is it the mother of the groom or the mother of the wife?
It's the mother of the bride, please.
Okay, and why do you say that?
Because the mom knows what to do with her daughter. Like, for example, when young women, when they put to bed, there's this pepper soup. There are things that, that they give to their children. So it's not as if the mother-in-law does not know, or she's coming to poison. But you see, the girl will be more comfortable with her mom around her. The husband's. So that's why most people they choose their mom to come. Most especially with their first kid, first child. Most especially with the first child. But after that, you will be relaxed. Let's say first and second child most times. But the third, or let's say, second, even some in second, but mostly third, you are relaxed. You are part of the family. So you already know what to do with your mother-in-law and things like that. So she can come and then help you. You are more cordial. Most times when young people get married, you need to, study mother-in-law, study everybody around, so you know what this person wants and what the other person does not want. Thank you. You are a new person in that environment, so you have to draw people close. You need to know them, and you might not know them all at once. So things will keep coming. So for you not to have any problem with your mom, it's better you ask your mom to come and take care and help you out with that. So that's why I said
thank you, Mommy. It's been a wonderful experience having you here. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
And I'm sure that all these questions that you've answered today, one person out there is definitely picking it and using it whenever they get married or now in their marriage.
Exactly.
So now this is the end of our episode, and can't wait to see you again next week. Please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you.